what it do. Talking to you about the things that people say and do. I am your MC, Master of Ceremony, Bama Jamma. Coming at you today with a new show. The For Shows It Show. Coming at you today with commentary about the latest events and any and everything that's going on in the world today. A little celebrity, like grits and gravy, your favorite baby. From Florida to Carolina, I know I kind of remind you of a player so clean from all the way back, blessing these fiends with no strings attached. From the rubber, I start to bubble. To my wife, that's the queen, I love her. Like a kid with snacks and all sorts of treats. Got cavities from many, no need to cheat. Let's get started and talk this year. Catchphrase coming right now.
This is, I feel like, a really important message to get out to men. Mm-hmm. Because I do believe that a lot of men have the perspective that you have, which is bring that 50. And I think men have to understand what that means and what you get when you expect a woman to bring 50%. Like, I can bring 50.
Yeah.
And I know women who can bring 60, 70.
Okay.
Okay? But as a man, do you really want what 50 plus brings? Because 50 plus brings a lot of energy. It doesn't bring neck energy. It's bringing head energy. And so when we talk about women being the neck, men being the head, right? Like it's bringing more head energy. And so understand that, right? If you want a woman to bring the table and then some to the table, you get what you pay for, literally.
That's exactly what it sounds like in that desert she in. That is the very definition of being delusional. 50 plus. You ain't ready for 50 plus that I bring to the table. You gonna get 50 of the head, not 50 in the pocket. Girl, go somewhere. Sit your But anyway, talking about you get what you pay for. Man, shoot, she talking about it like it's a business deal or something. No wonder these brothers going overseas, passporting. Getting more bang for the buck. Old man told me one time back in 1969, the price of pussy going up every day, look like. Gotta stay competitive. Supply's always plentiful. If she don't understand, but the demand for bad product, bad service, bad attitude is severely low. We're gonna get to one more here.
Cannot get down with the 50-50 simply because women have so many more responsibilities and tasks naturally and expenses. So like off the bat, my expenses are going to be way more than yours. Okay. So like my hair, my nails, tampons, pads, makeup, facial products. Like there's just a lot more that women put into themselves and that are required than a man. You guys can spend what, $30, $40 on a haircut, maybe less.
Just about.
Whereas women are out here paying like $200, $300 for their hair, $70 for their nails, $70 for a pedicure. You know, like there's just a lot of different things. And then this is the cherry, okay? The cherry is women bear children.
Yes.
Automatically that gives them, there is no 50-50 with that because that's nothing that a man could ever do.
Looked at me and said, oh no, you're not finna be out here like just wondering what you gonna do. I got it.
Yeah.
So I'm used to security. Like, whatever I need. And I think millennials
used to security from what?
The guy.
Right.
And they're used to giving it without feeling taken from or whatever. But the younger man these days, oh, it got to be 50-50. They not, we gonna split this check.
And do you know why, though?
Like,
Which
what?
I'm not upset with the 50-50 mindset. Here's why. Because they'll build wealth quicker than my generation.
I got you. But these guys are wealthy. They're not
No.
out.
Exactly. But it took them a little bit longer. Because this generation, like, Alex, my new creative director, right? His wife is also an influencer.
Okay.
So now you have two influencers, you know what I'm saying, coming together. That's going to make their income grow faster.
Right. Got you.
My mindset is, I'm really not, I got money. So my thing is, like, I want...
Y'all heard him. Can't get down with the 50-50. Lord have mercy, Jesus. You do that because you want to. All that extra stuff. Fingernails, getting the hair done, buying the weave and all that good stuff. You do that because you want to. You want to get that old clunker looking nice for somebody. You do that to make that package look better. You know what she remind me of when I hear her talking? She sounds just like a used car sale. Get that old clunker cleaned up. Put that thick ass motor oil in the engine to keep it from locking up. Keep it from knocking. Detail it, make it look new, not used. Then trick me. LOL. Talk me into putting more down on it than I want to. Then when I drive it off the lot, after I done signed on the dotted line, a.k.a. marriage, then it starts smoking. Valves get to rattling, rough, a.k.a. all that mile. Then the engine lock up. Sex disappear. Lord have mercy. And then that up with a big head, ain't security. Yeah, you gonna get some security, but guess when you gonna get it? When you turn 62. Let me get a roll time. And then that boy, he made a good point. This generation gonna build wealth quicker with the 50-50 mindset. But this how Bama Jamma do. He do it on his percentage scale. What is that, you may ask? It's how much extra talk you want to hear from your wife. 5%, 10%, or no percent. That's how much of the load she need to carry. Less mouth, less dough. On her behalf, for the hoe. Simple math, not cactus.
Why am I going to college? I'm getting A's and B's, and this nigga got C's.
All right,
and
let me ask you this. Would you rather have a high-profile job for no pay or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
I would clean sewers if it's more money.
Okay. Do you think most women would choose to do that?
I don't know what most women choose, but I'm talking about me.
Okay, no, I get that, but I'm saying I've interviewed hundreds of women, and most women actually would not choose the dangerous, dirty job. Is that possibly why a lot of women get paid less? Why do we have the expression, that's a man's job?
Because certain things are a man's job. Because it's like, why gotta take the trash out if there's a man in the house?
Right. So I'm just saying.
Or lift heavy things.
Is it fair to say if you want equal privileges, you need equal responsibilities?
No, why is responsibilities with equality?
Because
I'm just trying to get equal pay.
Because you gotta take the bad with the
Why
good.
do all the extra shit if I can't why can't I just have equal pay?
Don't you have to take the bad with the good?
No, you do not. We just have equality, period.
I'm not going 50-50 with no man. It's not never happening. I'm not doing it. It's 2024. My rent is $19.15. Why would I go half with a man on my bills? His specific words was, oh, I got half. No, nobody's going to have half on over here. Because if I can pay my full rent by myself, I don't need nobody to come in and move with me and pay half. I'm not going 50-50 with no man. It's not never happening. I'm not doing it. It's 2024.
You right. Kiss me before you try to stick it in me. Let me get a wrong time. Delusional 101. That's what she sound like. Equal pay and nothing else. Shut your Man, don't get me started. That's just like saying I want to work side by side with you. Want the same pay. But when the heavy lifting come, you do it. You the man. Hell to the no. Man, this other rascal over there talking about I ain't going 50-50 with no man. That's why your stupid ass paying $19.50 a month. Kadumbo. $9.75 extra in your pocket. Don't sound good to you? It's not. But you got it like that. That foolish pride always come before the fall. Miss Do-Ragged. There's one more here.
You can't expect a woman to go 50-50 with you on the bills and expect her to be submissive. It's not gonna happen. When you take all financial burden off a woman's shoulder, then you get to see her feminine side, feel me? If she's living in her own crib and you living in your own crib, it's different because y'all both independent, y'all both like y'all space, y'all both doing y'all own thing, you feel me? But if she moving with you and you say, babe, I need half for the rent, she gonna look at you like you're crazy, you feel me? Because in her head, she would have rather just stayed by herself and paid all. Believe it or not. That's just what it is.
That's how he signed too. Sitting there talking about you can't expect for a woman to go 50-50 and pay half the bills. Sit your Lord have mercy. You're right. She is gonna look at me like I'm crazy. You know why? Because she been dealing with an old simp-ass dude like you. Yeah, I take all the financial burden off her shoulders. But that check engine light better not never pop on. You feel me? Let's get one more here.
Relationship is about our relations coming together, bro, and we connecting and us pursuing life together, right? So why are you in a relationship talking about I ain't trying to listen to you? And then the 50-50, bro, the 50-50 got me messed up because it's like, bro, like you want me to hold you down, but at the same time you want to be independent. Make it make sense.
Nah, that's
so
crazy.
which one is it? Which one is it? Do you want me to hold you down or you want to do everything by yourself? And then when you do everything by yourself, oh, my man ain't shit because he don't do nothing for me. Like,
Which one is it?
Like, which one is it, bro? Like, so
I felt
bro.
that. Nah, the 50-50, bro, it's like, it's cool. I understand you wanting your man to take care of it. Cool. But don't expect that shit. We 22 right now, nigga. I'm barely making enough to hold myself down. You expect me to hold you down too? Social media done corrupted too many people. They expect this lavish lifestyle. That's just not realistic, nigga. So you gotta build wealth. I don't just jump out of nowhere.
Listen, I think they're taking a 50-50 too literal. Because when you're in a relationship, you work together. Now, if both of y'all are working in a relationship, then it should be a conversation of how you're gonna manage that. It's about a conversation. Hey, if you gotta work and I gotta work, clearly, I don't think you should expect the woman to do everything herself, even though both of you are working. I think it should be a conversation and a communication between the two of how you're going to work it out. So if you have a woman who's working 12 hours a day and you're working 12 hours, y'all both working, then y'all have to coordinate how you're going to get this done. Hey, honey, if you get off early this day, then why don't you start the food, or you start this, or you grab the kids from school, or you do this. It's a conversation. This is what I talk about when I say working together. No matter what the dynamics of your relationship is, you have to work together.
In relationships. You guys have been asking how Eric and I split our expenses, so let's get into it. Fun rent/mortgage. We've always split proportionate to income, so whoever makes more pays more. He has a fixed salary and I do not, so I pay a lot more. Utilities, we split 50-50 no matter what. I guess we can count car. We only brought my car, so I'm only the one that made payments on this car, but he drives me around 99.99% of the time. Food and eating, we more so take turns. We don't really count. He'll get one meal, I'll get another one. I have the higher income and I have the higher material girl demands. I do pay for more of the travel. Do you want to say that because I'm self-employed, it is more advantageous for me to pay for more of the things versus him? Random purchases, like for the house or Amazon or whatever, we have this golden rule. Say, for example, Eric wants something that I don't, but I'm still going to use it anyway. Eric will still have to pay for it. Something that's always up for discussion with us. One day he makes a ton more than me, which he probably will because he's brilliant. He will.
Yeah! Them young boys talking. Stand up, young fella. Which one is it? I'm gonna answer the question for you, my brother. She don't even know. Let me get it wrong time. Them young boys ain't coming off it like them Gen X's were. That's why Bama Jamma keep getting thrust into action. Y'all slipping on y'all pimping. Now that female got it all together. If that were the case with most women wouldn't have relationship issues. Let me get around time. Even that last female got a good WPBL relationship. Y'all want to know what WPBL means? It means workplace business love language. She got a common sense approach to dealing with the dynamics in her relationship. Let me get a roll time. That's that one moment.
Y'all making it hard for me. I don't want to be independent.
So what does independent woman mean to you?
I got it. I could do it by myself. I don't need nobody. I got my own money, my own car, my own house, my own... Shut up. You ain't supposed to do it by yourself. You're supposed to have a partner. You ain't supposed to be in this world alone. You know how hard it is carrying all the groceries in by yourself? That is stressful. You need a man for that, okay?
Yeah, what about the pushback, though, from the women that are saying, well, I tried that, and there's no quality men that's stepping up to the plate? What about those women who have gone through that experience and say, you know what, man, I'm just going to try to do it myself just because I haven't been successful?
I say treat it like you do a job. When you have a job that don't work out, you don't be like, well, I'm done. I ain't going to never work again. You're going to keep pushing. You're going to keep trying. You're going to keep making it work. You got to keep going.
Also, a job is a livelihood, though. A man may not be a livelihood for a lot of women.
Look, I was one of those women like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to just do my own thing and, you know, do it by myself. But deep down, I was like, I don't want to do this.
Black women in particular need to lay off of that strong thing. You know, that's a trap. Because when you say words like strong black woman, it makes us superhuman. And it makes people think, oh, we can conquer anything. And it's almost like superhuman.
Yeah.
And so you have to be careful with that strong. You want to be strong, but that can't be your label, because that in and of itself will scare a man.
Welcome to the Independent Woman who is tired of being an independent woman chronicles. This day, I had to break down my old bed to make way for my new one, and honestly, I was over it. While putting my bed together, I was thinking to myself, like, dang, I'm always doing stuff myself, and it's always just me. So enjoy watching me put this bed together and going on a rant about why I am tired of being an independent woman. After college, I basically picked up, moved to a new, extremely bigger city 2 hours away alone, and I've been handling things by myself ever since. First off, I want to say, as an independent woman, you get so self-sufficient that when people do try to help you, it is hard to accept any kind of help. Well, I know it is for me. It's like every time someone does anything nice for me, it feels weird. I can't explain the feeling, but if you're an independent woman, you know that feeling and you know what I mean. Second, I'm tired of doing manly things by myself, like taking trash out, lifting things up 3 flights of stairs, going to get my car maintenance. But overall, I thank God that I am able to do this. I'm forever grateful. But Lord, I am tired of being an independent woman. But I thank you.
A lot of these.
Those is for boys. Are y'all dykes?
Oh, boy.
Like, it be the baddest ones. Like, I really just say.
You're telling me as women this is what we fought for? To go to work. To work. In any conditions. Impossible.
Too tired to work. Too poor to quit. Too old for a sugar daddy. Too out of shape to strip. Fine, I'm going back to work.
I need to feel something. Harry, can you tell me something that'll piss me off? Boba Fett's better than Mondo. Yep, that'll do it.
I see so many TikToks talking about how being an independent woman is so much better, and it's amazing that you don't have to depend on anyone else. But I'm exhausted. I own my own house. I can pay my own bills. I work full-time 5 days a week. I'm a full-time single mum, and I think it's just exhausting because of how lonely it can be. So I go out, I go clubbing just to be surrounded by people for my one night a week that I don't have my baby boy, and I'm lonely, and it's sad because all I do is cook, I clean, I take care of my son, and I work, and I hate this system.
Man, let me tell you something. There is really no greater red flag than entering a relationship with a woman who has a child, and yet she is still claiming that she will not go 50-50 with you. This attitude absolutely will speak to her behavior and to her morals. That is completely selfish. She will come into a relationship with a child and still expect you to do everything. Run.
Shut up! Y'all better listen to that woman. What did I just say about that job situation? You gotta work together as a team. Hell. And that other lady, she couldn't even squeeze her own damn ass into the door. Needed that man to give her that extra boost. Let me get a roll tide. Oh boy. And then look at here. You're so tired of being alone. I'm so tired all on my own. Won't you help me? Al Green been trying to tell y'all since way back in 71. Well, he was sitting in that record chair on that album cover. But y'all don't listen. Well, I guess he stopped telling after them hot grits hit his ass. And that lady with them overalls, she doesn't say it at all. What'd she say? Too old to quit? Too out of shape to strip? Let me get her on time. And then that other woman right there. That's what women, y'all single, independent women. She telling it like it is, but 95% of y'all independent women with no man. Y'all sitting at home just like that. Oh, I just hate the system. Well, they always told me insanity is, the meaning of insanity is doing the same thing but expecting different results. Y'all can't run that same old baloney Joni right out here on these bars no more. Got to get it together. And then the red flag lady. Ooh, boy, I love her. Matter of fact, just get her around the clock. Red flag lady. Lord have mercy. I was in the kitchen when she said it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And we'll wrap this thing on up on For Shows It. That's it for today on For Shows It. Make sure you hit that bell for notification and click on that like for confirmation. We thank you for tuning in. Without you, we'd be failing. A little soliloquy. Like a Snicker bar dipped in white chocolate. It ain't subpar. We here. Can't stop this. With impeccable style, charm, and wordplay. It's just a matter of time before they say, For Shows It is all the rage. Getting big numbers on their page. See you next time to talk this here. Catchphrase coming. Here it is. Arby.